Ducati make history by monopolizing the top 8 with all of their ThaiGP machines. Bastianini triumphs in ThaiGP sprint race, Bagnaia third at the finish line. Pramac Racing Team's Jorge Martin is second. Marc and Alex Marquez fourth and fifth, respectively, ahead of Franco Morbidelli. Marco Bezzecchi and Fabio Di Gianantonio seventh and eighth. The number 23 had a good start from second place as he took the lead and immediately pulled away from his opponents in the early stages. Enea did a great job in keeping the rivals at bay throughout the 13-lap race to secure his second win of the season in the Saturday encounter. Enea Bastianini said, "It was a great race. I took advantage of Martin's mistake at turn 1 as I saw he had hit the brakes very late, and I knew he couldn't make the turn stick. I then tried to pull away a little in the first 2-3 laps and managed to do so, and from then on things were a lot easier, even though the others were never too far behind for the whole race. In the end we managed to take the win in a much more comfortable way than we expected, even though it's never easy." After taking pole position and setting the new outright lap record for the track in Q2, Bagnaia lost a couple of positions at the first turn after Martin ran wide in front of him. Pecco stayed in second place in the first half of the race, before being overtaken by the championship leader with 7 laps to go. In the final laps, the reigning world champion tried to bridge the gap to his opponent but was unable to find the necessary speed for an overtaking attempt before the checkered flag. "The early part of the race was good, but then I lost one position and in the end we missed something to try and take a shot at Jorge. We'll have to analyze the data as I didn't feel comfortable with the front-end tire. I was struggling under braking and, generally speaking, to make the best use of it. I had a hard time especially in Sector 3. The pace, however, was more or less equal to the other frontrunners. In any case we managed to finish third, although we lost 2 points, and we need to stay focused ahead of tomorrow's race," Pecco explained. On one side, Marc lost a few points from today's winner Bastianini in the battle for the championship top 3. Even though the 5th place on the grid and the crash in Q2 may have led to far worse consequences. Still, he bagged valuable points, with an exciting battle against the ThaiGP GP24 machines ahead, as tomorrow's race is the real target for the weekend. "Before the sprint race began, I was confident in my chances to battle for the podium, but I hadn't taken Enea into consideration. I managed to achieve the target of a second-row qualifying result and I also started well because I was second at turn 3, but today we didn't have the pace to stay with the frontrunners. Tomorrow's realistic goal is to finish as high as today."